initially, we really hadn't posted much on the account since January 6th, and we got a notification around 2 days ago where they suspended us for a 12-hour period. We got an email saying the account was locked, gave no violations, no specifics. And then so we said, okay, we'll wait the 12 hours. We're going to try to appeal it. And, by the time you try to appeal it, it's going to be, trying to get in touch with someone there. It would have been up anyway. So we waited. And we wake up the next day and we're locked out of the account for 7 days, which would go on beyond the inauguration. Same thing happened to Congresswoman Lauren Boebert as well, which made it seem to us that it was a targeted attack. Again, no reason as to why this ban was given to the Students for Trump account. So I tweeted out about it because I was furious. I was wondering, why is this happening? We've never had infractions. We've never had anything against our account in the last 4 or 5 years that we've been operating it. What changed? What happened now? And the media just picked up on it, and Twitter came out and said, you know what, this is an error, quote unquote, error on our part, and the account has been restored since then.
You mentioned Congresswoman Boebert and obviously the president as well. Do you consider this a coordinated attack in a sense?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that. There's been many rumors that have come out from former Twitter employees over the years that there's sort of a blacklist, sort of a list of people that they're watching on a daily basis to make sure that they're, being good on their platforms. And so it's only a matter of time, I see. It does seem coordinated. One organization, Twitter, bans the president, then all of them follow within a day or so. It's just something where what we're dealing with right now, and you have conservatives all across the country flocking to platforms, going to Telegram to get their message across, as we've done as well. I know Project Veritas is on there, and they're about to leak a very, very sensitive conversation, or multiple conversations between Jack Dorsey and employees that highlight the real reason behind the ban of the president. So we're about to see that in the next 2 or 3 hours from what I'm told.
Incredible. I saw their PBS segment a couple of days ago. This is really incredible stuff. And if it were a coordinated attack, do you think, is there any justification given what we saw at the Capitol last week?
No, I wouldn't say so at all. Even the president on his social media feed was not inciting violence or terrorism, as some of these contributors on the left are calling it. The president just simply said in his last tweet, I'm not attending the inauguration. And Jack Dorsey said last night, well, that to them, in all of their objectivity for whatever that means, was inciting and glorifying violence. When you take away the voice of a man who for the last 4 years woke up every day with thousands of articles against him, woke up to where it's almost he was getting punched in the face, his family was getting punched in the face, his supporters were getting punched in the face every single day. When you ban him, you don't make the problem go away. You make it even worse. You make a martyr out of him. As I've said many times in the past, when you ban people for having a different opinion, perfect example would be Laura Loomer. I don't agree with everything she says by any means, but when you ban her, you make a martyr out of these people. And then they get to go into a corner and their grievances build up, and more people tend to support them. And that's what you're going to see out of what happened here with Twitter banning the president, Twitter coming after us, Twitter coming after me, Charlie Kirk, all of these different people. You're going to see worse before it gets even better because of their actions as a private company. And let me say this, they have the right to do it. They have the right to do it. I'm small government. I do not believe in government intervention in an issue like this. But when they become too powerful, when they get to control public discourse, that is where you see problems, and you're seeing them right now with Twitter, with Facebook, all these big tech companies.
Ryan, really appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.